Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to make this video today because this is my first ever pregnancy update, and that's so surreal to think about. First of all, my dogs are being so cute right now. They wanted to hang with me in here. So this video is going to be my symptoms from week 0 through 4, and as I'm filming this today, I am 4 weeks and 6 days pregnant, which is so crazy. Tomorrow I'm gonna be 5 weeks, and one of my apps this morning I saw, it said the heart starts beating on or around day 21 after conception, day 35 of pregnancy, and that's literally today. Don't wake her, she's being sweet. So today I'm actually on cycle day 35, and 21 days past ovulation, so my baby's heart could start beating today or in the next few days, which is so cool. Okay, but I'm gonna go back to the beginning for this video. Okay, so we knew if we got pregnant this month that the due date would be around Christmas, which wasn't really ideal. We wanted a baby no matter what, but nobody wants a Christmas birthday. I would feel so sad if we wanted to have a birthday party for them, but then all their friends were going to Christmas parties. Ugh, that just makes me sad. Nobody wants to share their birthday with Christmas. So anyway, it's fine. But we went into this month not gonna try super hard, and by that I mean we didn't use pre-seed. I didn't lay down for 30 minutes after we did it. We weren't gonna do it every single day. We were just gonna do it when we wanted to. We weren't gonna force it or anything. So that's what I mean when I mean we didn't try it very hard. But joke's on us. So I got my first positive ovulation test on cycle day 13, and we did it in the morning after I got that positive. And normally I in the past few months I would lay down for 30 minutes so that swimmers could figure out where they're supposed to go, but I actually had to get up because I was going to go get my second vaccine dose that day, and so I had to get up and go. And the next day, cycle day 14, I'm really out of breath right now. Cycle day 14 was when I believe I ovulated, but I was feeling those day after vaccine symptoms, and I had all the flu-like symptoms. I had fever, chills, body aches, headache, nausea. I was dying that day, so the deed was not done on that day. And then the next day, on cycle day 15, I do take my basal body temperature every day, so I did know my temperature did start to go up the next day on cycle day 15, so I knew I had probably already ovulated because your temperature goes up after you ovulate, and then there's only a 24-hour window where they can be fertilized after it is released. So that was a Monday. I think I worked all day, and then it was late at night, and I felt I had already missed that window, but I was let's just do it one more time for good measure, just in case. I think we already missed it, but it's fine. Let's just do it one more time. It probably won't work this month because I was already super sick and we probably missed the window, but whatever, we did it then. And then, what is wrong with me? Also, hope you're cool with TMI. I love the deets on all these things, so I hope that doesn't bother you. Although if you're watching this video, you probably want the deets, don't you? So that week went by. We were pretty busy. I was distracted with other things. We went to Wyoming, and this idiot jumped off the balcony. I think we put another offer in on a house because we're trying to buy a house right now. We put another offer in yesterday, by the way. So I just had a lot of things going on, and I was distracted, but I do have a whole thing on my phone and my notes for my 2-week wait symptoms. For 5 DPO and 6 DPO, I wrote, DPO means days past ovulation, by the way, but I wrote cramping on the right side, which I think is the side that I ovulated from, and it was I always feel ovulation pains, it's a dull ache, and that's kind of what this felt like. And I've honestly been feeling this the last few months, so this is not like, this was not part of like being pregnant at that point. This is just like what I was feeling that day. And I don't think it's normal to feel ovulation pain for like days afterwards, but that's what I was feeling. On 7 DPO, I wrote more discharge than usual, but it only lasted that one day. That's a normal thing to happen like in the luteal phase anyway, just with like high progesterone, so probably not related to being pregnant. It's too early. And then 8 DPO, I wrote nip sore ? And a dizzy spell this morning. So I remember being at work and I was like really dizzy just for like, I don't know, 15 minutes. And then I wrote nip sore with a question mark because it wasn't like my boobs were sore, it was like only my nipples, and it wasn't like an all-day thing or very serious. It was only because I was hyper aware of my body and I was trying to like feel pregnancy symptoms. Like I wanted to be pregnant so bad, so I was like very much aware, but it wasn't. It was like pretty mild. On 9 DPO, I wrote sore nips again, and then I also wrote sore gums. Like my teeth, like my gums hurt, like I had flossed them quite vigorously or something. It was only that day, but I've heard other people say that like their gums and their teeth hurting was part of their early pregnancy symptoms, so I thought it was worth noting. I don't know, they feel fine now. 10 DPO, I actually woke up to a bloody nose that day, and I took a first response that morning at 10 DPO, and I thought I saw a line after 3 minutes, and then I took another first response digital, which should be the same sensitivity level, but it came back as no, so I was like, fine, I just made that up. And I remember being like, I came home from work and I was like really sad because it said no. So I remember just like going to bed and I was exhausted that night. That's like the only day that I was like really exhausted. And I also felt period crampy in the morning that day. And actually since that day, I've had like period cramps every single day since, like to this day. So it all started at 10 DPO for that. For 11 DPO, I wrote bloody nose in the middle of the night. Like I woke up at 1 a.m. Like, you know how there's like that feeling where you know your nose is about to start bleed, so you like run to the bathroom and like catch it. I don't know why that happened. It was only those 2 nights that happened, and it happened to be like the 2 days that I like got my first positive pregnancy test. I don't know that that's at all related to implantation or being pregnant, or if my room was just dry on those 2 nights, because it hasn't happened since, and it also hasn't happened for like a year before that, so I don't know. That's just weird, honestly. I also wrote for 11 DPO that I was feeling crampy, pulling feeling on the right to middle side that lasted all day. And then 11 DPO was also the day that I got my first like actual positive on the first response test. I mean, I didn't believe it yet because it was like negative the day before. I saw a line, but like I had obviously never been pregnant, so I don't know, I just didn't believe it for a long time. For 12 DPO, I wrote definitely positive first response and clear blue tests. I also called my doctor that day. I felt nauseous and crampy, and like not like super nauseous, just like a little queasy in parts of the day. And then I wrote weird aches and pulls in the uterus all day and creamy discharge at night. So I definitely knew I was pregnant that day, and then I just like more of that like period like cramps that lasted pretty much all day those first few days. So that's good. Okay, for 13 DPO, I wrote, you know, positive first response on clear blue tests again, but I still had a negative clear blue digital on that day. It said not pregnant. And that's the day that I told John that I was pregnant, and I did get video of that. Luckily, I already make videos pretty often, so having camera set up in the kitchen did not faze him at all, and he had no idea that I was coming, and I think it's so special that I have that footage now. I've already watched it like 100 times because I just love it. I had cramps on the right side on 13 DPO, some on the left, but mostly on the right. And this is true like for all of the cramping that I'm feeling, like even to this day, it's been mostly on the right side. So I'm curious to see if baby actually implanted on the right side. Oh no, my battery's gonna die again. So at that point I already knew I was pregnant, so that's whatever. So 14 DPO, I wrote diarrhea, dizzy, shooting pain on the left side going down, and then my boobs started to get sore. Nothing terrible, but yeah, I don't know. There's been a couple, like 2 days where I had like bad diarrhea. I don't know why my body is just like not happy about what's going on. And pretty much everything else for the week after that, which would be week, I don't know, I'm gonna say it's like week 3, was just like my boobs hurt a little bit. I was a little bit queasy, very bloated, dizzy spells, and lots of cramping every day. And most of it is on the right side, my cramping. But like overall, like my boobs like are sore if I like touch them. They're not like bad. It's just like when I'm like PMSy and they kind of hurt, but they're not like as bad as I assumed that they would be at this point. Honestly, I'm feeling great so far. I really don't even feel like I'm pregnant at all. Like I don't feel off. Like some people just like know. Like they make those videos of like how I knew I was pregnant before I knew I was pregnant. No, not for me. I still don't feel like I'm pregnant. I feel great. I don't feel exhausted or like I don't have fatigue. I don't have like mood swings or anything, but that's not a normal PMS symptom for me. I haven't had like headaches or anything. I've been feeling great, and I've been eating really like healthy. I've actually like eating the same things that I have been eating, but I'm more motivated right now to like actually eat these things instead of forcing myself to eat vegetables. I'm like excited to be fueling my body and my baby with vegetables. So I don't know, right now I'm feeling great and excited, and I'm sure it's gonna go downhill pretty soon because I'll be 5 weeks tomorrow, so I'm sure at some point it's gonna go down. So I want to eat really healthy and like be able to work out as long as I can before my body is like, no, we're done. Morning sickness is taking over. Anyway, I'm gonna make these videos every 4 weeks, I think. So this one is like 0 through 4. My next one will be 5 through 8. And my first ultrasound is at 8 weeks, so I'll probably put that in the next video or like updates from that one. And then I'm honestly not gonna post this for a very long time because we're not announcing to anyone that we're pregnant until 12 weeks. We haven't told anyone yet. We're just very excited right now and like in great spirits, and I'm feeling great. So everything is going well, and I hope that things continue to go well and that we can see our baby on an ultrasound in a couple weeks. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light.